Alright, so I'm gonna ramble on for a minute about the lack of due process in this country. I mean, the Fifth Amendment clearly states that you cannot be deprived of your life, your liberty, or your property without due process of the law. And I think from the top to the bottom, our system is fucked up. And what is really under my skin right now is not that the cops burnt the cabin that Christopher Dorner was in to the ground with him in it. Although, I don't think that we should, as a nation, I don't think we should find that acceptable. Um, the Fifth Amendment doesn't say that you have a right to due process unless, it doesn't say unless there's some extreme circumstances like you're out killing cops. Um, I get why they burnt the cabin down though. Like, without the element of surprise, I ain't going through that fucking door. I've been on that side. Um, and in training, I've been on the inside. So I kind of know, I have an idea of what you can set up and what you can accomplish if you know someone's coming in. But besides that, the fact that they shot up a couple little, Asian ladies that were delivering newspapers is completely unacceptable. And you can't just indiscriminately go out and start shooting any truck that looks similar to, a suspect, regardless of what he's done. We cannot make exceptions on this. Like, as soon as you say, well, it's okay in this circumstance because it's an extreme case, then any similar case, they're going to try to do the same thing. I mean, and everyone's screaming about their First and Second Amendment rights. Um, with the NDAA, indefinite detention, all that, like, people should be freaking worried about that, man. The system as it is right now, our legal system as it is right now, if you get caught up in that, you're screwed. Most people do not, I would say 80% of the people in this country do not have the resources to fight in that realm. They're looking at a plea bargain at best. So our system's screwed up. Our system of due process is screwed up from the top to the bottom. And, um, at the top, you have freaking, kill list, presidential kill list, and indefinite detention. And at the bottom, you have freaking crooked cops and false charges. And this thing with Dorner, and then burning them to the ground instead of, starving them out or something. Man, I get it. I understand what it's like to have a brother friggin' killed like that. But you don't get to indiscriminately just handle it in whatever way you want. If we got ambushed and one of our guys got hit, we didn't get to just go start randomly killing Afghan citizens. And for them to just target anyone with a truck that looks like his and engage without confirming the target, that's unacceptable. We should not be accepting that. This lack of due process in this country, like that worries me, because you could so quickly get sucked into that system and be screwed. I know some people might not agree with me on the Christopher Dorner thing. I know there's a lot of people that think he deserved it. And you know what? I think he kind of did too. But that's not. It doesn't matter what we think. There are proper ways it has to be handled. And if we make exceptions now, then next time, any similar situation, they're going to want to handle it the same. And then it becomes normal. And then it's oh, well, this is similar. Oh, well, this is similar. Each one being less extreme than the other until there is no due process whatsoever. And you know what? When you got false charges on one side of the average citizen and kill lists on the other side, we have a lot more to worry about than just our Second Amendment. Our whole Bill of Rights is on the chopping block. Like, we should be up in arms over all of them. You know, the police don't get to be judge, jury, and executioner. And, you know, thank God for these sheriffs that are standing up for the Second Amendment, for the Constitution in general. I mean, I kind of feel like the only elected officials at all that are sticking up for our rights are the sheriffs. So it's not like all cops are bad. I'm not trying to bash on cops. I think they mishandled this situation. But I see why. I understand how they feel. You know, I get it. But that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it acceptable. It's not just the First and Second Amendments. All our liberties are at risk. That's all I'm saying. We can't find this type of behavior acceptable. Anyways, I'm out.